I'm just trying to make a buck.
Yes! Let's go. Why the fuck are they making him this likable? Hold up. Welcome back for some more Daredevil. Quick recap. Last episode, we saw Matt is finally in the suit. No Kingpin. And spoiler alert, I know it's Punisher now. Right before I started this episode, because I watched Daredevil, it was recommended to me to watch Marvel's The Punisher. Didn't even know there was a series on here, The Punisher. It must have been buried deep in all this shit because I didn't know there was a Netflix Punisher series, and John Barenthal's face is right on it. So I don't even have to watch any more of this to know that that was Punisher. I figured it was, but I just figured I'd let you guys know that now it's confirmed for me, and I didn't go looking for it. It was just accidental. That's one of the drawbacks of watching a show that's been on the air for almost 5 years. So, but now I know he's Punisher. So let's get into this. Before we begin, I do want to remind you that you can vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. If not, just make sure you subscribe or leave a thumbs up on this video if you do enjoy it. It really helps my channel reach a wider audience, and I greatly appreciate it. But now, it's time for the show. Let's go.
It was a normal evening in Metro General when a lone gunman entered and began firing into the crowd.
He was lighting up a fucking hospital.
No.
Oh my God.
Come on, Matt, wait.
Whoa.
Wake up! Can you hear me? Matt, can you get up?
Some craziness, man.
Yeah, but he's fast, this guy, Foggy's.
I'm gonna put on some bands.
No.
It's okay, I know we need to get going.
Except the shooter, he's still walking the streets of Hell's Kitchen.
Just looking at the scars on his body. What the fuck?
Get rest. Let the NYPD and the DA do their jobs. And trust me to do mine, okay?
I trust you, Foggy. He knows that you're gonna do everything in your power to stop this guy. You're gonna die trying to stop these people.
You told us the Irish were attacked by a whole gang of guys. I'm pretty sure the word you used was army. You want to tell me why I'm now hearing this is all being done by one man?
Look, I didn't know you.
I didn't think it was one person either. It seems impossible.
The DA's office is sending someone over to talk you through witness protection. Take whatever deal they offer. Okay, you don't want to mess with this psycho.
So you do have a lead.
Oh my God, even the police have a file on this guy?
Some cops want him off the street. Others think he's making our jobs a whole lot easier. But if you ask me, it's only a matter of time before the wrong person gets caught in the crossfire.
But someone like that has no accountability. There's no accountability there. Fuck that. His senses are out of whack? Oh my God, he's deaf and blind now? Oh my God, that's terrifying. Matt, what? This is what I was talking about, man. It's gonna get to this point. Foggy knows.
There will come a time when you need to ask a favor of the district attorney's office.
You wouldn't happen to have the number for the U.S. Attorney's Office?
Oh.
Maybe I should just deal with them directly. This is Franklin Nelson. Yes, N-E-L.
Hang up.
Oh my God. Ah, Foggy, oh shit.
To put it in layman's terms, cut the shit, lady. You're dealing with us.
Let's find out if their low-life client is even worth it.
Oh man, this is so crazy. This is like a fucking law show now. That was a fucking awesome moment and it had nothing to do with fighting. That's the second time in this show Foggy has had a fucking monologue protecting his client and just doing what's right and not being backed into a wall when it comes to the bottom line of justice. I fucking love this guy. I fucking love him.
If any of his intended marks are lucky enough to escape, sooner or later, he gets to them too.
They're calling this one the Punisher.
We knew that already though.
Sure you're not a cop? Well, I gotta ask. Straight out of Officer McDipshit's dashboard. Get your tactical bands.
Oh, of course he's a fucking Nazi. Fuck you. I hope someone shoots you in your fucking face.
I mean, hold on, sure I can't get you anything else? Grannies? Or maybe you're in the market for something younger. He's barely 12.
Yes, and I said I hope this dude gets shot in the face. Let's go. Kill this bitch.
I'm just trying to make a buck.
Yes! Let's go. Why the fuck are they making him this likable? Hold up.
None of this feels real, I guess.
That asshole opened fire in a hospital. You're not the one who deserves to be punished. You got away.
Nothing changes. Nothing changes. She is still attracting all this crazy type of energy and it's rattling her mentally.
Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, I'm barely holding on. I really don't enjoy being used for target practice. How about you?
Me, yeah, I'm fine.
She would be somebody to tell. Man, she loves you. Just tell Karen. Just fucking tell her.
Let's say this. When or if you ever feel like you can tell me what's really going on with you, I promise that I'm here.
See, after what I just said, the fact that his whole reasoning is probably, I don't want any unwanted attention to come to her, or I don't want to put her in harm's way by her knowing. Bro, she couldn't get in any more danger than she already puts herself in.
Maybe we created him.
What?
All of us.
How?
The moment that we let Daredevil or the Devil of Hell's Kitchen, whatever it is.
There's no connection.
He does not fucking kill. That's a pretty big difference.
He could have killed you. In 1 inch in either direction, your face would be spaghetti. And look at that shot placement.
Oh, he fucking knew that that part was bulletproof, so he shot it just to back you off. All right, I'm kind of fucking with Punisher now.
What can you do for me tonight?
We'll reinforce the cracks, replace some of the padding. It won't keep you safe, but that's what you wanted me to do. We keep each other safe.
Oh, man, he wants to get back out there ASAP. This is what your friends were talking about, man. They're worried about you. He's a sucker for pain. Part of him definitely enjoys this shit. What, can he smell that blood? Damn. You don't even have your suit on, Matt. You better not be going there to fight. Oh, he hears the police scanners that the Punisher bought, right? That's right, because the Punisher wanted to listen to all them shits as he found his house. He's only killing people that deserve to be killed, I guess. Right? That's his thing, right?
I got some serious reservations about this shit.
Should I be concerned?
All we need is for Brass to admit he's dealing drugs again, right? And don't make it the first question.
I don't even know if he has to do this to get in witness protection, but having her recommendation would basically guarantee it.
When Fisk went away, so did a lot of corrupt cops. No one's palms are getting greased anymore.
Seriously?
Doesn't feel like getting out, feels like getting in. Deeper than before.
No.
They really think that all the corrupt police are gone just because Fisk went? Come on, man. Come on.
Target's inside the perimeter.
Target?
Only an expression, Nelson. Don't get your panties in a bunch. Stay with him.
Are they gonna watch this dude get killed in freaking 4K?
Let's get this done. I got places I gotta be tonight.
Put that on.
What? Why? Why?
You're using my client as bait for the Punisher?
Probably the first useful thing.
What? They're using him as bait for the Punisher? Holy shit!
Shit! It's not him. It's a diversion.
This dude's up on like little environmental things just like Daredevil is. Oh shit, speaking of Daredevil. Oh man, cops are shooting at them too and he doesn't have the right fucking helmet. Oh shit.
You know what to do. Take the shot.
No.
10-4.
Oh man, yeah, you gotta shoot. This is incredible. Them fighting with the water splashing and then fighting in it with a hail of gunfire going by from police. It doesn't get more New York than this. This is everything I want from a Daredevil show with Punisher in it.
We lost him.
His mask is all stitched up. That shit is fucked up. Oh, he's going deaf again. This dude's about to beat the living hell out of him. He took him?
Ground floor, clear.
Oh my God, he took Matt. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Daredevil Season 2, Episode 2. I actually said The Punisher. And I had to edit it out because what the fuck, man? It's basically been his show so far. The way people are talking about him, his presence is overpowering in every scene he's in, even when he's with Matt. When he's in the scene with Matt, he feels like the most powerful person in the room. It feels like Matt isn't on his level yet. And it is due in part that this guy will kill. He's at a level of brutality that Matt refuses to reach. And we have a very high profile actor, a very acclaimed actor playing him. Definitely feels like the Punisher show so far. I'm so mad I waited so long to watch season 2. It's just the way it fell with the months and me having to make a new channel. It was just, and now learning that since I finished season 1, Daredevil's gonna be in the new Spider-Man, and they might have Charlie Cox Daredevil as the Daredevil for the MCU. It's just fucking awesome. I don't know. It's just the way stuff's lining up. It's like it was meant to be this way. But I'm glad season 2 has started. Matt needs to hurry up and tell Karen. He has to eventually tell her. There's no way this thing goes on for the full 3 seasons without Matt telling Karen, or her at least finding out in some way. Even Foggy going no and then screaming on the rooftop. She had to have noticed that as a sign that the devil is someone that they know, someone close, and she has good deductive skills. She's been around Ben long enough to know that. Ben might have figured it out too. He just never said anything. And he has to eventually tell her. She loves him. It's not even that she cares about Matt. Matt, this woman loves you. I know you have your reasons. You don't want to see her get hurt and stuff, but she is a magnet for destruction. She is a magnet for sheer terror. The stuff that you are conflicted about not killing, that's the stuff that's already coming after her. It can't get worse. Just tell her, man. Just tell her. Foggy had an amazing monologue scene. We already knew that he was capable of it in that scene he had with the Barbie girl in the lobby of her firm, and he gave her that speech about her used to have a soul and shit like that. We know he's capable of killing it on the legal jargon. To say that to the DA, I think it was just the local DA, but still, he called her bluff, and he was probably gonna make a deal with them. I wouldn't be surprised. It'd be a lot harder, and she was already in the room. This thing could get going right away, and like she said, having that ticket of, you know, being in our good graces will go a long way, instead of us blocking and you're on the permanent withheld list. I'm glad Foggy's getting some shine though. You know, it's just as much a part of his law firm as it is Matt's, and the law firm means everything to Matt. You know, it's second only to him, his crime fighting. They're so intertwined and locked in. You know, it's all one and the same. So for Foggy to do all this and to make it easier for Matt so he doesn't have to do as much fighting as possible, you know, shout out to you, Foggy. And what I was saying during the show that I said I'll wait till the recap and let you guys know, what I was talking about is the way Foggy feels about Matt. It's the same way Alfred feels about Batman. They got your back 100,000. They're gonna help you. They're the one person you can confide in. Obviously, he's not a butler. And Alfred constantly told Batman about the, you know, how problematic it was to keep going out there. He wasn't like, you're gonna whoop all their asses, don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have your teeth ready for you when you get back. No, it got to a point where he was like, listen, man, you're doing this too much. Like, I understand you want to go out and fight, but every night, come on, man. You still have a day life. You still have stuff to do during the day, which is good. And Bruce Wayne was the same way as Daredevil. He did try to do good with his power during the day. Yeah, he was a playboy philanthropist, you know, womanizer and all that. He still tried to keep Wayne Enterprises into making clean energy, doing stuff the right way, repairing the city as much as he could without giving away that this dude was, you know, Batman. You know, because you can't do too much stuff where its interests would align with Batman, or else it would give away his identity. With Matt, it's kind of impossible. His interests are automatically gonna align because he's a lawyer, but thankfully he's not as big as someone like Bruce Wayne in the city. Bruce Wayne, like they said in the movies, he'd have to go halfway across the world for someone to not recognize who he is. But that's the link I was making. Alfred and Foggy are very similar because they are someone extremely close to our hero, and even they can see the pitfalls of doing this to the point where you're gonna literally kill yourself. And if I have to come and bail you out, that's how you know it's bad. When Alfred would have to bail out Batman while he's out there because it was literally something that Batman was completely blindsided by. He didn't know it was gonna be something this bad. You know, Alfred's gonna be the one person that's gonna know, because he's gonna be like, all right, where the fuck is Bruce? Where the fuck is Bruce? It's been 2 days. Let me go here because I knew he was going there, or whatever he was gonna do, or he's gonna stop. Because, you know, he does his whole briefings with Alfred in the room and shit. If Foggy has to find Matt, it's bad. It's bad. And that's what happened at the beginning of this with Bang. Foggy found Matt on the rooftop. That's literally what happened. I forgot that's what happened, but I was just making that comparison because that's what it would take for it to be. And now he's losing his hearing and shit. And I think it's because he got shot in the head. Like, your senses are starting to go, Matt. Listen to Foggy, man. And it's crazy because with all this, the basis of the show is catching Kingpin. It's not about catching some villain. It's not about catching an established Kingpin broke out or something, or the Irish gang taking out. No, it's taking down another anti-hero. Well, not even another anti-hero. Daredevil's a superhero. It's about taking down another vigilante. And it's the Punisher. That's the basis of the show so far. Like, the DA office is even trying to take him down. That's the focal point of the law enforcement in the city, of the highest order. They're trying to take down Punisher. They don't even care about the people that he's attacking. They made a deal with this dude to put him in witness protection just to use him as bait. I really thought it was to get this other guy, which seemed weird now thinking about it, that they will go through all this just to get some dude to admit that he's selling heroin. But it happens. You know, he could have been a really high profile guy, but them trying to take down Punisher, now it seems like, okay, that is also a testament that they don't understand how serious and dangerous this guy is and how smart he is. They know how brutal he is from all the files they have on him, but they're not understanding that this guy is uncatchable. You're not going to catch him. You're not going to catch him, or you would have did it by now. And I can tell, just like for Matt in the first season, the basis for this show, or the questions that are going to be mainly on your mind probably throughout the entire season is Punisher good for the city? Is he good? Is he bad? It's kind of hard to argue that Matt isn't good for the city. He doesn't kill. He does do a lot of interference, and it seems like what he does can get other people like that lady Elena, you know, it's going to get people like her killed, and Ben, you know, they're going to get killed, but you can't tie those directly to Matt. You know, you got to blame the people that actually killed them. For this season, it seems like that's the question we're going to be asking ourselves about Punisher. Like the police officer said, you know, half the cops are for him. Half of them don't really agree with what he does. And the other half are like, man, he's doing what needs to be done. So that's, you know, kind of asking us, like, do y'all think what the Punisher is doing is okay or not? Like, it's going to keep changing. It's going to keep changing. More and more stuff's going to come out about his past, or what he's actually doing, or the amount of work he puts in, or how much he actually knows. The public will never get that much information on someone. This being a TV show, we will be able to really appreciate what he's doing, or at least understand what he's doing, even if we don't fully agree with it. It also lets us know how easy it is for Matt to kill, and he could be Punisher. The only literal different thing is that he doesn't kill, and he doesn't like wear a face suit. Everything else is because he's blind. Why he has to use sonar and use hearing so much. If he could see, it's kind of crazy. How is Daredevil? No. See, look at that. I'm calling Daredevil Punisher and Punisher Daredevil. Like I'm talking like this is Punisher's show, but how is Punisher this good? How is he this skilled? I never learned that in the comics. I do know like about his background, what happened with his family, but there's no way he just willed himself to be this good. Maybe he just trains non-stop. When he's not doing these missions and not eating and sleeping, he's training literally that's the only way. That's the only way. I don't know. It does let us know how easy it is for Matt to be as bad as him, though. That easy. He was so conflicted in the first season about it. That's how easy it was. He could have killed Kingpin. Where was Punisher when Kingpin was around? Where were you at? Where were you at? Did whatever happened to you that forced you to be Punisher not happen yet? That must be. Because if so, he would have shot Wilson Fisk a long time ago. Because the guy clearly does his homework, listens to police scanners. All he would have to do is pick up Wilson Fisk doing one of these evil deeds, and he would have made the connection. He would have connected the dots. But yeah, whatever his thing is probably didn't happen yet until either close to Fisk being captured or Fisk was already captured. It's him and Matt. That's what it is. The yin and the yang right now. Right now, I feel like it's going to change. I feel like Punisher's going to get seen in more of a hero light, if not a full hero. Like I said, an anti-hero. But the true yin-yang is Daredevil and Kingpin, for sure. Excellent series. I'm glad that we got this started. 2 episodes in, I'm almost losing my voice from all the yelling I was doing watching the first 2 episodes, but it was worth it. If anything stood out to you in this episode, or there was anything I might have missed, please tell me about it in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed watching my reaction. All I ask is that you leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can also vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. You guys are the best. We're a family. You know that. That's it for me. Until next time, spread peace and love. I'm out.